guys, today I'm going to show you how to put together our paper doll scenes. These are the coolest product because it's a printable, but then you get these little paper dolls to play with, and I'm sure we'll come out with even more accessories later that you can cut and put together. Here's what you get in each one of these. So you get some kind of scene, like a background scene, just like this. You get some little item for the kids to play with. And then you also get, this is the coolest part, an envelope that fits everything. So it fits your little play scene and your cute little play pieces. So one of the things I'm going to show you guys, and by the way, we have lots of these coming out over a long period of time, so make sure and check them out. There's also a box. In fact, I will show it to you. There are a couple of different boxes that you can get and make that will fit these cards. So I actually have a piece of sticker here, but really I think the best thing is a little piece of Velcro. But they will fit your envelopes so you can have multiples and take them to church or in the car or whatever else you want to do. So one thing that I do want to talk to you about is laminating these. I actually think if you want to keep these nice, you need to laminate them. You don't have to. You can just, you know, have them as is and they're great. But I think laminating them makes them last a lot longer. So what I'm going to show you today is I'm going to use the fairy set, and I'm just going to show you how to put it together, and then I'm going to show you how to laminate it. So first things first, I'm going to put all of these just away, and you can see there are lots of different envelope styles. You can see that one's a scallop, and lots of fairy tale. This is Alice in Wonderland, and then I think there's a Red Queen one as well, and Three Little Pigs, like nursery rhymes and little cute stories, also a different envelope. So just check in the store. Of course, you could always not make all the envelopes. You could make one envelope and put all of them in one, which it would also be easy. As we come out with more accessories for these, and you cut out more accessories though, you might want to separate them out to their different characters. I mean, you don't have to. You could play with them all together. Okay, so this fairy garden one has this envelope. So what you're going to first do is stick this down with stick glue. It's pretty easy. Fold on all of those score lines, just like that. And then I'm just going to use hot glue, like that. And just close up that envelope. Now, here's the deal. You could absolutely laminate before you glue the envelope together, but I'm going to show you how I like to laminate them because I just think it's super duper easy. Okay, so my laminator, I'm just going to pull it in. You'll be able to see just a piece of it right here. So my laminator is it just does a like an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I get these sheets like this, and you sandwich between the pieces whatever you're going to be doing. So I'm going to place all of this. Let's see, I want you to have the best view of it. So what I'm actually going to laminate is I'm going to start with the envelope and put it all the way down here at the bottom, just like that, and leave the flap all the way open like that. I'm going to laminate this little cute landscape, just like that. And then I'm going to laminate these little play dolls. And you just want to make sure you're far enough away so you have plenty of room to cut them out and away. And if you have room and you wanted to add extras, you could. So I'm going to pull this in again. Let's see if you guys can see this. And try to carefully hold all my things in place. And then I just feed it to the machine when it says it's ready. And then let it go. And it will start pulling it through and sealing it up. And your main job is to make sure none of these pieces touch each other. So I just want you to see on the other side it's coming through, and you can see it's actually really, really hot. So be careful of that. And it actually like curved up under on this side. That's no big deal. And by the way, this laminating machine was pretty inexpensive. I think it was about 20 bucks. So you don't have to buy some high-end laminator. I just like laminating all my kids' stuff, especially you'll see the MiniLou like quiet books or anything like that. I think it makes everything last a whole lot longer. Okay, so once that's all the way through, I'm actually going to turn off this machine. And then I want you to take a look at what we've got here. It's a little harder to see because it's all glossy. But what you're going to do is you're going to cut out around. If you cut too close, it ruins the seal. And the other nice thing is you can add a stick of Velcro to this envelope. I mean, technically you can put this in your silhouette machine again and cut it out, and it will cut it out for you. I just like to make sure and have this like nice seal around everything, and none of these pieces are so intricate that they can't be cut out nicely. Okay, so what you're gonna do here is you can see now you're totally sealed right here. So you're gonna take an X-Acto knife. Okay, so here's my X-Acto knife. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice a little bit here on the side, just slightly, I mean right on that score line, and then just stick my X-Acto in there so I can get like kind of a cut where I'm like cutting like this, so I'm not worried about like cutting the actual envelope. And you can see what I've done is by doing so I've made myself a pocket, which is awesome. Because then once I cut out these pieces, and I did put a little extra room in that envelope so that you could cut a laminated landscape out. And it should fit beautifully in this. So your kids can't ruin it. You can use it and play with it time after time. And then, of course, these little characters will also be in much better shape because they will be laminated. Okay, so once those are cut out, you should have a beautiful little play set. All of your figurines, paper dolls, can go in the envelope. You can close it up. And if you have some issues with it because of the lamination, you can very, very lightly score it. And I usually like to do it with a ruler, but I'm just gonna wing it right now and just look for my line. See my line right here? If you put just a little bit of pressure on it, it might pop through a little bit on those little dotted lines, but then you should be able to fold it like this. And then if you want to get really crazy, I mean after some time, and you might want to score this even more, it will fold pretty good. You can take Velcro, this is just stick Velcro, and cut off a very small piece, and you can pull off the sticker on both sides and just stick it down. And actually I'm going to stick it from the top here and pull off the Velcro from, or the sticker from the top here, and then put it down like that, and then your kids can stick it together when they're not playing with it and you won't lose it. So anyway, I hope you have fun making these. I think they're such a good quiet activity and you can do so much with it. Make sure and like this video and subscribe to the channel for more kids craft ideas.